Artist, and today we are going to be drawing some art supplies. Alright, get out your pencils or your Sharpies if you'd like to draw in Sharpies, but we are going to start with a paint palette. Boys and girls, a paint palette is something that artists use to the artists use in order to put paint on there so they have something to hold their paint while they're painting, okay? And I think I'm going to actually draw in Sharpie so that you can see better, but you can draw in whatever you have and whatever's comfortable. Remember, you can always erase pencil, you can't erase Sharpie. Alright, now paint palette, we're going to start with a big, almost like a letter C. Alright, and then we're going to bring it around, pull it in, pull it out. To me, it reminds me almost like a lily pad, actually. You see, I made a little mistake there, so I'm just going to make that side of the paint palette a little thicker. It's a really great way to cover up some whoops-a-daisies, right? Then I'm going to put a little hole in here because that's where the artist would hold with their thumb. And then we're just going to add some paint splatters. Alright? Now all the paint splatters are going to be a little bit different. Yours doesn't have to look exactly like mine. That's good, right? Some people might want bigger paint splatters, some might want smaller, but we're going to color them in later. So they remind me of wavy lined ovals and circles. You can add a couple dots in there for drips. Now I draw kind of fast because I've had some practice with this, but if you want to draw slow, you can either pause the video or rewind the video. One, two, three, four, five. Let me see if I can fit 6 in, so then I could do the whole rainbow later. Nice. So that is our paint palette. And what do we need if we're painting a paint palette? We need a paintbrush. I'm going to find another spot on my paper. And I'm going to start with 2 lines that are next to each other. Now mine is leaning, yours doesn't have to lean. You can put yours wherever you want on your paper. On the bottom, I'm just going to make it a little rounded. And I'm going to cap off the top. And then we're going to make a nice curved line. Then we're going to add some texture lines on the inside, so it shows the little brushes. Alright, let's draw another art supply. Let's see, how about this time we draw a pencil. This one I'm going to make a little bit thicker. Notice at the top here, I made this line curve a little, and then I'm going to make a line that curves going up. At the bottom, I'm going to make a wavy line. You can really see there's a wavy line on real pencils because of how they're sharpened. And then I'm going to make a V at the bottom. Fill in a little bit of that V. I added 1, 2, 3 lines up here so I can add little stripes. And then we're going to add the sides. True long lines. Remember, if I'm going too fast, you can always pause the video or slow the video down. Alright, how about for the next one, we do another favorite of mine, crayons. Everybody loves their crayons, right? 2 lines together. Going to curve the bottom a little. We're going to bring the top up, but instead of making it flat, let's say right here, let's zoom in a little. Instead of making it flat across, I'm going to make a little oval at the top. Curved line, another curved line, another curved line down here. If you want to add the wavy line that we see on Crayola crayons, you can. And then a little circle. And there's our crayon. Let's see, what's another art supplies that we can draw? Aha! I know. A marker. And this time I'm going to make the marker go this way. Remember, you can make your art supplies go however you want. So I'm going to make it turn. I know it's bigger than the crayon and a little bit fatter too. So I start with 2 long lines. At the bottom, I'm going to curve it and then add another little line and curve that. I'm going to make this line, I think I actually have to make this line a little bit longer. Yeah, that's better. And then at the top, I'm going to do the same thing I did to the crayon. I'm going to make a little oval. So down and around. A very pointy oval. And I want to show the top here. So the cap comes all the way down, okay? And we're going to give it some space. And we're going to add 2 lines. An oval. And 2 lines. What is another art supply that we could draw? You know, I forgot. There's another way to draw a paintbrush. Sometimes we have wide paintbrushes. Let's draw a wide paintbrush. I think I'm going to put it over here next to my paint palette. It starts with a line. Turn it into a rectangle. Lines the other side. And then we can go like this. For the bristles, we can add a few lines here. Add a few dots here. Bring it around. And draw the handle. This one's a little bit thicker of a handle. Alright, let's see. How about we draw some glue? Some glue. Alright, glue bottle. Make sure you have some space for this. Start at the bottom. And we're going to make a rounded and bring it up. Rounded and bring it up. I'm going to curve it a little on the sides. Okay. Then in the center, remember when we learned how to use our glue bottles, we talked about how this was the body and this is the neck. Now we got to draw the head. And there's little grippers on there. Draw a little label. We can even write the word glue, G-L-U-E, inside. Alright, boys and girls, there are some of our basic art supplies that we use all the time. Now if you can think of any more, you can add them, but you can also add some color to them, okay? I hope you had fun learning how to draw art supplies. Get creative!